Hello techies. Welcome to our brand new video series focused on helping you get the most of your experiences in life. Before we start the video, let's know about Upptalk. Upptalk is a live, interactive platform for software training, furnishing robust personalities who could take on universal business platforms.
The person who is creating the position. So if you are not sure, leave it blank. Don't need to worry too much about it. Alright. Now let's go to the qualifications. There is a tab called Qualifications. In the Qualifications tab. Right. You see that there are so many different options like skills, education, languages, certifications, work experience, competences, responsibilities, training, and so on. Right. And one of them is filled. That is BA. Where did it come from? Where did this come from? This BA, I did not fill it. Where did it come from? Any idea? Any guesses? It's not. It's maybe related to the job profile. Absolutely excellent. It is related to the job profile. Right in the job profile again, you will have the option to specify the qualifications. So if you are using a job profile, these parameters will be inherited from the job profile. But in the position management, you have the ability to define them on your own. Like, let's say, this job profile needs BA, but no, I don't want BA, okay. I want something else. I want for this position, I want an MS Master of Sciences. Okay. I want a Master of Science. So what did I do here? I overwritten the qualification from the job profile. That is perfectly fine, because in each position you are able to define that OK certifications. Let's add a certification requirement, OK. I want a certification from the United States of America. I want a certificate that this candidate should have a certificate which says the training manager, of course. And issuer is the Training Management Institute. Just a fictitious one. And what is the specialty that is needed? You can define some speciality. Do you see? I added a row here, and I can define some specialties. So a functional expertise. Right. This is what I want. Okay. So this person needs to have the Training Manager Certification course from the Training Management Institute. And then, if I want it to be required, I will click on Yes, Required. Absolutely required. But for this particular example, I'll leave it as black work experience. Do you need any work experience? Yes. Let's say I need for this person to be, let's say this person needs to have some kind of management experience. Right. It's going to be a training manager. So this person needs to be having some management experience. And let's say this person needs to have up to 3 years of management experience. Right. So you see, I am able to define many characteristics of this position. So these are the characteristics of this particular position that we are creating. The one for training administrator. That we click on subbed. So as in when I click on subbed, what should happen now? It says you have submitted, but up next is Steve Morgan. Approval by manager. Remember I updated the business process definition where I said that for create positions, an approval is necessary. Right. At the beginning I said, okay, do not. This is not too important. But anyway, I changed the business process. And I said that when you create a position, it needs approval by the manager. Right. And I assigned the role of manager to Steve Morgan. So Steve is our manager. So it goes to Steve for approval. So what should we do now? So this is Steve. And it says approval by manager. So what can we do now? We should log in by Steve. We should log in by Steve. Or we can call up Steve. Hey Steve, can you just approve this? Steve is on leave, unfortunately. So what can we do? We have to proxy. Right. In training and testing, tenants we can proxy as other people. Okay, production tenants can we proxy? Is a real environment can be proxy? No, but there are some like if some money's on leave, there should be some provision rate. Apart from that person, some other person can approve. Is there something possible? Okay. Yes, there is an option called telecommunication. Let's say somebody is going for a long leave, right? Maybe a month or so. Maybe this person is so important that maybe he's a controller or the CEO or some very important person who gets, and without whose approval things cannot move. Right, if that is a situation, then you can delegate certain tasks to certain people. Right. You can say that, okay, the time or absence requests will be done by such and such people. The financial transactions needs to happen. They will be taken care of with somebody else. Right, and so on. Like, let's say, people going on, maintained leave. That's a long leave. So for those things, for those long absences, you can assign a designated. Those people can designate. Those people can do approval tasks on an employee's behalf. But a production, you are not allowed to do. Proxy. The start proxy doesn't exist. I wish it had, because I could log in as my manager and give myself a fat salary hike, but unfortunately doesn't happen. Alright. So here you see that I am as Steve Morgan. Now Steve has his task, waiting for his action. Where would I find it? In the list. 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 Notification is just for your information only. But here Steve needs to take some action, isn't it? So you see, it is also showing up right here on our main page. Awaiting your actions. So I have Steve Morgan now. On behalf of Steve Morgan, I have Steve. So you see it is right here on the front page. Or how else can I go? I can go to the inbox icon on the top right. Correct. I can click on that. And I can see what are the actions waiting for me. So here in my inbox, you see, it says, Create Position. WW Training. Administrator for screen and 3 minutes ago. And I can review. Okay.
Please do like, share and subscribe to our channel. For more information, contact us at sales@upptalk.com.